You know what they say about salads, right? They're just a promenade for the tomatoes. Well, let's debunk some salad myths today, shall we? First off, salads are not just about lettuce and tomatoes taking a leisurely stroll on your plate. No, my friends. They're a vibrant symphony of flavors, colors, and textures. A veritable cornucopia of health and vitality. They're the culinary equivalent of a summer blockbuster, full of action, drama, and a whole lot of fun. So let's dive into our first recipe, a salad that's as nutritious as it is flavorful. Picture this, a base of crisp, fresh greens, the kind that crunch when you bite into them. Add to that a sprinkle of ruby red cherry tomatoes, as sweet and tangy as a midsummer's day. Now, let's bring in the heavy hitters, some protein-packed chickpeas, a handful of crunchy walnuts, and a generous helping of creamy avocado. But we're not done yet. Next comes the dressing, the piece de resistance of any salad. A simple homemade concoction of extra virgin olive oil, a splash of lemon juice, a clove of garlic, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Give it a good shake and voila, you've got a dressing that's light, zesty, and bursting with flavor. Now, it's time to assemble our masterpiece. Toss the greens, tomatoes, chickpeas, walnuts, and avocado together in a large bowl. Drizzle the dressing over the top and give it a good mix. The final touch? A sprinkle of feta cheese, adding a creamy, tangy element that ties everything together. And there you have it, a salad that's more than just a walk in the park for your veggies. This is a salad that's a feast for the senses, a celebration of all things fresh and healthy. So the next time someone tells you that salads are just a promenade for the tomatoes, you can tell them, no, they're a party, a carnival, a fiesta. Because salads, my friends, are anything but boring. Ever tried to make a smoothie but ended up with a lumpy disaster instead? Well, you're not alone. We've all had those moments where we've thrown a bunch of ingredients into a blender, hopeful for a beautiful blend of flavors, only to end up with a chunky mess that's more akin to a weird semi-solid soup. I remember one time when I decided to experiment with a tropical paradise smoothie. I tossed in some pineapple, mango, coconut water, and a handful of kale, because, you know, health. I was expecting a refreshing tropical delight. Instead, I got a green, grainy disaster that tasted more like grass than a beach vacation. Let's just say, the blender and I weren't on speaking terms for a while after that. So, how do we avoid such culinary calamities? The secret lies in the order you add your ingredients. Start with your liquid base, add your soft fruits or veggies next, followed by your hard fruits or veggies, and finally, your ice or frozen ingredients. This helps your blender to pull down the ingredients from top to bottom, creating that smooth consistency we all crave. Let's take, for example, a simple banana berry smoothie. First, we're going to add in our liquid almond milk, a nutty alternative to the traditional dairy. Then, in goes a ripe banana, a fruit so soft it practically melts into the smoothie. Next, we toss in the hard stuff, a handful of fresh strawberries and blueberries. Finally, we top it off with a cup of ice to give it that refreshing chill. Now don't get me started on the names of some of these fruits. Who decided that a small, round, red fruit should be called a strawberry? Or that a blue, tiny, sweet fruit should be called a blueberry? It's as if someone decided to take the most obvious characteristic of the fruit and just stick berry at the end of it. So bid goodbye to your lumpy smoothie nightmares and say hello to the smooth operator. Did you hear about the tomato that turned red? It saw the salad dressing. Good one, right? Now let's dive into our third recipe, a hearty soup that's just brimming with flavor. But don't let that scare you, this culinary journey is as easy as pie. Or soup in this case. Our soup of the day is a classic vegetable soup, a delightful medley of fresh veggies simmering in a rich, savory broth. It's like a warm hug in a bowl, perfect for those chilly nights or when you're just craving some good old comfort food. To start off, you're going to need a variety of vegetables. Think carrots, peas, corn, bell peppers. The more colorful, the better. Fresh veggies are always a great choice, but frozen ones work just as well. You'll also need some vegetable broth, a can of diced tomatoes, and your favorite herbs and spices to add that extra kick of flavor. Here's where the fun begins. Heat up a large pot, toss in your veggies, and let them saute until they're nice and tender. This is your chance to get creative. Play around with different combinations of vegetables and spices. You're the artist, and this soup is your canvas. Once your veggies are cooked, add in your broth, diced tomatoes, and your choice of herbs and spices. Let it all simmer on low heat for about 20 to 30 minutes. The longer it simmers, the more flavorful it gets. Remember, cooking is not just about following a recipe to the letter. It's about having fun, experimenting, and creating something that you love. So don't be afraid to mix things up, try new flavors, and make this soup your own. And voila, a soup delicious dish that will warm your heart and tickle your taste buds. Scene script. Let's wrap things up, shall we? No, I mean literally. We're making wraps. Now, when it comes to the world of healthy eating, wraps are like the Swiss Army knife of meals. They're versatile, easy to make, and can be stuffed with just about anything. Plus, they're as portable as your favorite handbag, and just as stylish if you add the right ingredients. Imagine this. You're in your kitchen, the stage is set. You've got a beautiful, soft tortilla laid out in front of you. This is your canvas. The possibilities are as endless as the array of ingredients you've got lined up. First, let's talk about the base. This is where you can really lay the groundwork for your masterpiece. Now you could go with the classic leafy greens, but why not shake things up a bit? How about a smear of hummus or a spread of ripe avocado? It's like painting with flavors. Next up, the fillings. This is where the magic really happens. You can go lean with grilled chicken or tofu, or maybe you're in the mood for some crunchy veggies. And let's not forget about the power of a good bean. Black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, they're all waiting to add a protein punch to your wrap. Now the finale, the drizzle, the sauce that brings it all together. Whether you're a salsa fan or a tzatziki lover, or maybe you're all about that balsamic glaze, it's the final note that ties all the flavors together. It's like the bow on top of a present, the cherry on top of the sundae. And just like that, you've created a wrap that's not just a meal, but an experience. The best part, you can roll it up, pack it in your lunchbox, and enjoy it wherever your day takes you. And there you go, a wrap that's as fun to make as it is to eat. So, we've cooked up a storm today, haven't we? Let's take a quick recap. We embarked on a gastronomic journey with the salad saga, where our humble lettuce took the lead role, partnering with cherry tomatoes and cucumber in a dance of colors and flavors. Dressed in a tangy vinaigrette, this salad was not just a plate of greens. It was a symphony of taste that left your taste buds singing. Then, we smoothly transitioned to our second act, Smooth Operator. A whirl of fruits and veggies, this smoothie was a Picasso painting in a glass. Bananas, strawberries, spinach, and a hint of honey proved that health and taste can indeed be best buddies. Next, we dived into the comforting warmth of Super Fun. This soup was not just a bowl of warmth, but a hug from the inside. Carrots, celery, and a sprinkle of herbs all came together to deliver a heartwarming performance that would give the most comforting blanket a run for its money. We then wrapped up our culinary extravaganza with Wrap It Up, a whole wheat wrap cradling grilled chicken, crisp lettuce, and a drizzle of Greek yogurt dressing. This wrap was a power-packed performance of flavors that left us asking for an encore. Now, let's sprinkle in some fun facts. Did you know that salads were considered food for the poor during Roman times because they were cheap and easy to make? Or that bananas are technically berries while strawberries are not? You heard it right. And here's another one for you. The world's most expensive soup is a Chinese delicacy called bird's nest soup, made from the nests of swiftlet birds. And finally, our wraps. Did you know that the wrap has its origins in many cultures, from the Indian roti to the Mexican burrito? Talk about a global culinary citizen. Remember, eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. It can be as fun as a tomatoes promenade in a salad.